Hey everyone, it's me, Dr. Whimsy, your favorite naturopathic doctor and medical intuitive. I thought I would bring everybody back into my medicinary. I have quite an amazing medicinary. It's a couple hundred herbs at this point. In the background, you can see some of those herbs. You can also see some of the books that I've collected over the years. I am fascinated by the history of herbalism, and I seek wisdom from people anywhere from Hildegard von Bingen to Culpeper to Matthew Wood, some of the more contemporary herbalists, to some of the research, the science-based stuff. So this is what it looks like. I've been making a lot of herbal formulas for people. Here is some reishi that's been cut, some organic reishi. Behind me is like 100 herbs because I've been working all day. Here is some rhodiola that's been cut. I get asked a lot if I can talk about what it is to be a medical intuitive and do I see any trends happening at this time. Speaking of natural medicine, I'm treating myself for an upper respiratory infection using natural medicine. So. People want to know if, as an empath, how do I bring medical intuition into my background as a doctor? And I think that most doctors are good people, and most doctors are intuitive. If you've seen disease for a long period of time, there are certain things you're going to recognize. Looking at someone's face, if their lips are blue, or if you see bags under the eyes, these are things we look for. Yellow in the eyes, right, for hepatitis. There are certain things that doctors we see it all day long. And you could argue that there's a kind of intuition. When somebody walks in the room, we size them up pretty quickly based on the way they're walking, they're talking, physical appearance. Many doctors will say, okay, I see what's going on here. And they'll often be able to know where the pains are simply by the way you're moving. If you are a trained remote viewer, and you're a medical intuitive, that gives you an extra layer as a doctor because I get to be you, which is a remarkable thing. I get to feel the disease in the person's body. I get to feel where the hurt is. And the second part of that is that I reach out to the medicine, and then I seek allies in the medicine, as wild as that sounds. So say, for example, I have a patient presents with adult chronic leukemia. And you go into it and you feel and you have empathy for the patient who has the condition. Excuse me. But then the second part of that is to ask the universe what the person needs in order to heal themselves. And that's where the allies come in, the spiritual allies and also physical allies, like herbs, like the herbal medicine. I've gotten really into certain parts of the world. For example, the medicines of Greece, Crete. A lot of people are studying just the herbs that grow on Crete. This is one of the herbs that I've been using to heal my throat with honey, is the Greek mountain tea. Very, very good for upper respiratory infections. And when it's combined with honey, you can add some carminatives like the spices. Excuse me. I like the cinnamon, the ginger, which is an anti-inflammatory. The main message that Spirit is giving us right now regarding our health is that there's too much heat. I'm getting over too much heat hot wind. My condition is hot wind in Chinese medicine, right? So the Wei Qi, the wind you are attacked by the wind. It's a wind insult, like windy on the back, right? And then the heat of the fever, the scratchy throat. And so when you're trying to get in harmony, we want to use the cooling herbs. So holy basil, neem. Neem is also drying. If a person has acne, oily skin, you can wash with neem and drink it. That's why it's popular for antifungals, etc. Anyway, so at this time, if you are suffering from some of the health problems that are going on in the world, and you're picking up that vibration, like the vibration of the cold I'm getting over, just remember that the energy is heat. It's heat, inflammation, anger, frustration. So how do we balance that? Healing the gut and cooling the body. Healing the gut means making sure you're eating foods that you can digest and avoiding processed foods. Most people probably should avoid wheat if they've got too much heat in the gut and too much fungus, or if they've got an overgrowth of yeast. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to spend a little time with you, showing the herbs, talking about a little bit the energies of how I work, and to be aware that in the coming days, now and until we get to fall, sorry about this cough, concentrate on healing your body by going into cooling systems. Look at the alkaline diet, non-acids, and avoid inflammatory conversations. Seek cool when you can, and understand that anger, agitation, processed foods, certain viruses can aggravate, will take you off balance towards too much heat and inflammation, and away from the cooling, the cooling herbs. I was going to mention a few other cooling herbs for you. Lemon balm is another nice one. All right, everyone. With that, thank you for listening. If you're trying to get in for a medical intuitive reading, and if you need me to make your herbal remedies for you, please reach out to me. You can find all the information below. And thank you so much for hanging with me. Be well.